And it's wonderful to have a sense of such deep pride in our party today. I know that I've been thinking about this a lot, that in Wisconsin, with our state Democratic Party, that we will fight to the end the kind of hateful rhetoric and the disdain for women and the white supremacy that led to the deaths of Dr. George Tiller and that guard at the National Holocaust Museum. Those were acts of domestic terrorism. And we're different people. And we're different people tonight because this is our first convention. It's my first convention, and it's all of our first convention, I think, without Mitch Miller and Dr. Linda Firely, who passed away both recently. And these were women who drove the evolution of this party that they loved. Mitch really worked so well to connect the local to the global and address the status of women and children worldwide. And of course, Linda recognized and made sure that we all did too, that the health of a democracy is directly connected to the health status of its citizens. Think about the fact that when those women were born, this party was on the wrong side of segregation. And they lived. They helped write the history of this party, which is a tribune of progress. And they lived to see a man who was the son of a Kenyan and a Kansan become the President of the United States. It's progress. And as Steve said, that president came here to my hometown to talk about health care. And what a difference from the last administration. There were no planted questions, just a very clear vision from a leader who came to hear our questions and to gather local wisdom. A president determined to transform education and healthcare. And he came to this state because we made the front page of the Washington Post this week. I don't know if any of you saw that. They were comparing the average Medicare benefit paid, and they used in the example that they had lacrosse, where the benefit is 1/3 that paid over in Miami, down in Miami. But that's not all. I want to talk about some of the great things that are happening across Wisconsin. If he had gone a little further, he would have known that in La Crosse, Gunderson Lutheran is lowering their costs because they're partnering with a local brewery. And they're capturing the methane flame from the process of making beer and using that as a source of renewable electricity to fuel their hospital. Think about that. What an innovative idea. We've got other innovative ideas in Wausau. The Wausau Family Planning Health Services provides lock boxes for a woman needing emergency contraception so she has access day or night. Planned Parenthood of Wisconsin is using telemedicine to cast a wider net for women to have access to medicine. The president told us he wants to save money by modernizing our medical records. Well, it's Wisconsin's EPIC systems, already at the fore of the field, but it is led by an outspoken Democrat, Judith Faulkner, who was so disgusted a year ago when WMC played in so poorly, so nastily in that Supreme Court election that she publicly condemned them and announced EPIC would work only with vendors who were not in support of that management.